What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? You read the title. Don't let anybody ever discourage you from your goals and your ambitions. All right. Don't let nobody ever hate on you, ever take little old jabs and throw these little corny, shots at you. Don't ever let that discourage you. Ever. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get straight into it, man, because I'm in a crunk mood right now. No, I'm not turned up. I'm crunk, the Lil Jon way. B.I. type of way, all right? I'm gonna get right into it. This is Tarik Talks. You guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. So like I was saying, man, you know what? This world, as the older I start to get, man, the more I just realize it is just so, like, people are just trash. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this in a malicious way. Some people don't even realize that they do these trash actions. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about discouraging somebody. You feel what I'm saying? And this is what I really mean, because I got a flashback when I was driving. I remember somebody left a comment, some dork, some loser that I blocked and deleted, right? I mean, this was about 2 months ago. I had made a video. He says, your videos aren't good. You're not gonna excel, right? No, get a new hobby. That's what he told me. I was at like 1,800 subscribers. Now look at my shit now, how it's growing, right? And when he told me that little comment, when he wrote that little stupid ass comment, that I was like, after I deleted and blocked his corny ass, right? So this is just a warning. If you make a dumb comment, all right, from your mommy's basement, I'm going to delete and block it. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, with that being said, after I read that comment, I pumped out I must have recorded like 4 other videos, right? I must have recorded like 4 videos. I dropped nothing but heat, okay? They told me I fell off. Ooh, I needed that. Right? Y'all remember that song that Driz, that hell yeah freaking right? Yeah, he had a verse in there that said, they told me I fell off. Ooh, I needed that, bro. I know exactly what he talking about. When I get hate, right? When someone hates on you, when someone tells you can't do something, tell them F you, right? And this is censored, so I really want to be a little more vulgar, but you get what I'm saying. Tell him to go suck a pipe. You dig what I'm saying? Tell him to go F his mama. You feel me? After that, whatever you do, if you skateboard, right? I don't care if you skateboard, if you write poetry, if you're a photographer, if you drive trucks, right? A lot of my brothers that follow me on IG and whatnot, I noticed that they have hobbies and passions, right? I got guys that like photography. I got guys that got trucking businesses, whatever. Somebody tells you you're not gonna make it, somebody tells you you're gonna fail, tell them F you, go suck your daddy pipe and go even harder. You dig what I'm saying? Go even harder at what you're doing. Because people, look, I'm gonna tell you this. Everybody, I've said this in my past videos, everybody has a hive mind. If you don't tell them you're gonna do some shit like, I wanna be a doctor or a lawyer, if you tell them something outside of the box, they're gonna start first of all, shout out to my doctors and lawyers and all that good stuff. Okay, shout out to y'all, a very glorious job title, if I might say so myself, right? But I'm just giving an example, right? If you say you want to be like a YouTuber, for example, in my case, they're gonna be like, oh, well, there's millions of other videos, and oh, there's just so many videos, and it's just oversaturated. What is gonna make you stand out? What's gonna make me stand out is me. I'm gonna make myself stand out. There's no other Tariks out there, right? I don't give a damn if they clone me. Okay? I don't give a damn if they take my DNA and clone me. That clone is still not finna be me. So that's what makes me stand out. All right? And this is how you should feel about it. If somebody tries to discourage you, talking about, oh, you're not going to make it. And there's so many people, like personal trainers. There's just so many personal trainers. But yeah, they're not you. All of those millions of, and this is another thing too. No matter what expertise you're gonna be in, it's always gonna be in demand. It's not like, okay, yeah, there is millions of people, but it's always gonna be in demand. And like I said, let's take the personal trainer for an example. Yeah, there are millions of personal trainers, but they are not you. Those personal trainers, the other million of them are not you. You are you. You are special. You have something special inside of you. Yep, all of those millions of other trainers, they might You feel me? A person might not like all of them, but they like you. You have something special inside of you. And like I said, the unfortunate thing is everybody has been programmed to just be a drone. Everyone has been subconsciously programmed to not think outside the box. Therefore, they don't see the true potential inside themselves. They are, and I hate to say this, they just rather live this mundane life, right? This mundane life where they think, oh, well, I'm just gonna get by. I'm just gonna get along to go along. You feel me? I'm just gonna get along to go along. I'm not gonna be outside the box. People probably won't like, imagine if Einstein listened to what people said, because he used to get hated on a lot back in the G, right? He used to get hated on. Tesla, and I'm not talking about Elon Musk's car. I'm talking about Nikola Tesla, the scientist. He was getting hated on so much. Imagine if he listened to people and he stopped doing what he was doing. We wouldn't have some of the greatest inventions, okay? Nikola Tesla is damn near the creator of Wi-Fi in some respects. He was like the first person to make the prototypes, okay? The prototypes of that. Imagine if he would have listened to the haters. Imagine that. Imagine if he would have listened. We wouldn't have a lot of these inventions, okay? We wouldn't have a lot of these things of technology. Same thing with Albert Einstein. Take Michael Jordan, for example. He got hated on when he was a kid. They were telling him, hey, look, at some point, like, you can't hoop. Imagine if he would have listened, bro. Imagine if he went out there shooting every day. Imagine if he went out there practicing his dribbling, practicing his drills, shooting in his backyard, shooting a ball in his backyard. Imagine if he would have listened. We wouldn't have had a Michael Jordan legacy. We wouldn't have had a 93 Bulls. You feel me? So if there is something that you love doing, if there is something that you are passionate about, I don't give a damn I don't give a damn if it's skateboarding. I don't give a damn if it's painting, photography. You better not stop doing that mess. Look, if you listen to what these haters and losers say, first of all, they're telling you that because they can't do it. Okay, there's something called projection. When someone tells you all of these doubtful things, well, maybe your business isn't gonna work. And did you know that 90% of businesses don't work? So yours is probably gonna fail, man. They're projecting on themselves. And yeah, you might fail, but you keep going, you keep grinding, and don't let that deter you. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, I've been at this YouTube shit for like a year and some change, right? Off and on. I almost stopped. I almost gave up. I'm like, man, ain't nobody finna live, man. Why am I even doing this? Then I'm like, I snapped out of it. I'm like, man, F that. F those little doubts in your head. Because your own brain, this is how intense it is. Your own brain is against you. Okay? If your own brain is against you, what do you think the mass public is gonna feel, right? What do you think the mass public is gonna feel? So you gotta tell your brain, shut up. You gotta tell that weak little guy in your head. There's like a little guy in your head, right? There's like this little loser in your head, and he always be telling you stuff like, nah, you can't do it, man. Nah, your trucking company isn't gonna work. Nah, your photography company isn't gonna work. Your hobby is skateboarding? That's so lame. What are other people gonna think of you, right? F what they think of you, bruh. And unfortunately, I hate to say this includes your family members too. Okay? Because a lot of my people, bro, a lot of folks that watch this, unfortunately, their families are not the most supportive. Unfortunately, I do understand this. A lot of people's families as sad and horrible as it is to say, are the reason why a lot of people are not following their dreams, right? They work these jobs being a nurse or being a doctor and dentist, and they're freaking miserable. They are miserable. And what these guys, you know what I'm talking about? They're miserable. And what a lot of people will say is, oh, what you're doing, that's not gonna get you money. Mother freaker. You're not gonna be rich off of your passion in one day. See, this is what irritates the hell out of me about these doubters. They're like, it doesn't make any money. You're not gonna wake up and just be rich. Okay? You're not gonna take one or two, if you're a photographer, you're not gonna take one or two pictures and then the next day you're just suddenly a millionaire. It takes time. It takes time. Blood, sweat, tears. It's gonna take years. Okay? It don't just take, it's not just like an instant thing. This is what irritates the living freak out of me, all right? This is what irritates the living hell out of me. Oh, it's not gonna make any money. You should just stop while you're ahead. Yeah, it's not gonna make money now. But I'm not gonna work something I freaking hate, and I'm freaking, these doctors and stuff, and these, people that work these high-powered jobs, a lot of them are miserable with their life, because that's not even what they don't even like doing that. They just do it because their parents told them, oh, be a doctor. This is what you need to be. But in all reality, bro, they might have been, I don't know, bro. They might have enjoyed running track. Let's just use this as an example. They might have really enjoyed running track. They might have really enjoyed, doing relays, all that good stuff. But somewhere down the line, some of their hating ass friends or their hating ass family members told them that, hey, look, don't do that. You have no future in that. And then they stopped. You feel me? And then they stopped because some hater told them that they couldn't do it. And imagine what I just, sometimes I sit down and I imagine and think to myself, if I never listened to these folk in my younger years, I wonder how much better life would have been, right? I wonder how much better my life would have been. Because let me tell you something. When I started this whole fitness journey, and this whole fitness journey translated into this YouTube, and it's going to translate into something else, right? If I would have listened to haters, if I would have listened to hating assholes talking about, oh, look at you working out, and making these little funny little jabs, right? And when I say funny, it wasn't funny at all. Shit was corny. Feel me? Imagine if I would have stopped. Imagine if, because then at that point in my life, I just said F people. This is why I be telling you guys, I'm not trying to make you paranoid, but the less people you have around you, the more you can concentrate. So that's why I be kind of telling y'all, folk, man, watch the people you surround yourself. And as a matter of fact, the less people you have around you, the more you can concentrate. All right, the more you can concentrate. But at that point of my fitness journey, I just said F everybody. I'm just gonna stick, because I was getting hate in the beginning. When I did start my fitness journey, I was getting hate. Best believe people were trying to discourage me and say, oh, look at you all obsessed with fitness and on your health diet and on your diet kick, right? They were calling this a kick. They were calling it like a fad. Like, oh, he's on his health kick. Like it's a fad or something. I'm still doing it to this day. F them folk that told me that. Because what if I would have listened, bro? None of this would have been happening. I would have been probably doing something that I hated doing, right? If I would have listened to these people that I don't even remember half of these folk. Okay? So, with that being said, man, don't ever let nobody discourage you. And you guys do what you love doing, all right? Peace.